awesome sauce. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, One Adam Wonders, the comic pimp, the innovator of perversion, testify. I'd like to welcome you all to Wednesday night. Once again, this is Awesome Sauce Radio. We got my main man who'll come in a little bit, JP Wheels, being the man in the chair, making the show look sexy and awesome. I love that guy. Before we get into the episode, talk some things, I want to thank some sponsors. First, I want to thank the official pizzeria. The official pizzeria of Awesome Sauce Radio is the Marco's Pizza. Located in Newark, New Jersey. They are the greatest pizzeria of all of northern New Jersey. Their food is nutritious and delicious. And, they're located at 1926 Union Deli Road, Newark, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. themarcospizza.com. They're on all the social medias. They're a great place to eat. Their garlic knots are an orgy of flavor in the mouth. Mention Blind Adam or Awesome Sauce Radio. And, you can get a free order of garlic knots. Free from Awesome Sauce Radio. Because DeMarco's is awesome like that. They have the cappuccino. They got some cannolis. You can bring a hot date and, wow her with awesome food. Once again, 1926 Union Valley Road, Newark, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. themarcospizza.com. They cater all the events, parties. So tell them Blind Adam sent you. Love that place. Next up, we got Comic Pop Collectibles, their eBay store. Check out last week's episode with Bill Morrison and Lauren Becker. Love those guys. This is their New York Comic Con exclusive for Elvira Harley Quinn #1, which was drawn by Bill Morrison. It's the cheapest convention exclusive you're going to find all over New York Comic Con. $15. If you're not there, you can buy it off of the Comic Pop Collectibles eBay store. And I realized I fucked up the order because I'm an idiot. We'll get to the thing that was before this. But Comic Pop Collectibles on eBay. Elvira Harley Quinn #1, New York Comic Con. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. And now, Calamity Collectibles. That's why I forgot it. It's Calamity Collectibles. That's why. His eBay store. He spells collectibles with an A. I have no clue why. He thinks he's British all of a sudden. But if you want to get one of the hottest comics on the market, Red Hood #1, recalled from DC. The series is not being continued, but this is the only store exclusive. Shout out to Series Comics. But if you go to eBay/Calamity_collectibles, spelt with an A, don't know why. You can get the trade, I believe, for $125. You can get the foil for $250. I'm gonna try to work out a discount code with him in theory, but tell him that Blind Adam sent you and go to eBay/Calamity_collectibles. Mark, learn how to spell, bro. Don't spell collectibles with an A, bro. You code Red, Rick, and Beach. Okay, Mark is awesome. Gonna have him back on the show eventually. But eBay/Calamity_collectibles. And of course, it's a month away. I cannot wait. Shout out to Big John. Can't wait to see you. Shout out to Alien Rob and Fernando the movie. But Exxxotica, October 24th to the 26th of October. Right before Halloween and Goosey Night. They're going to be at the New Jersey Convention Center. An amazing guest list. Maitland Ward, the sitcom star gone hardcore. It's her first New Jersey Exxxotica. Got Bridget Powers, a.k.a. Bridget the Midget. AJ Applegate. All sorts of amazing adult entertainment stars. Porn stars, titties, photo ops, after parties, marijuana. After parties at the Sheraton. My good friend Jillian Johnson's going to be there with her boyfriend / manager Dominic. We are 321 Music into his house. Love those guys. But if you're into kink, you're into eroticisms, you want to get some photos, get some boobies and some titties and some ass with a side of alcohol, exxxotica&nycc.com. Tell them why I sent you. I cannot wait. I'll be at the Tornado booth all weekend long. And bang, 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 Ricochet Rabbit, yo. Next up, we got Big Clutch Comics. Big Clutch Comics, is a great friend of the show for some of the most hottest, most exclusive variants by some of the industry's hottest artists. Check out bigclutchcomics.com for New York Comic Con, and they'll be dropping this later on tonight on Beyond Wednesdays, YouTube/Beyond Wednesdays. They're going to be doing a G.I. Joe 321 New York Comic Con variant. They got a whole bunch of G.I. Joe, Transformer. And to the jack-off who just put their alarm off, thank you, you jackass. People need to learn how to drive, man. But bigclutchcomics.com. Love that dude. And tell him what I sent you. And if you want your sex toys, you want all the sex toys, you want your dildos and your strap-ons and your Atachis and your wands and silicone cock rings, because any cock will do. Bad Dragon. Bad, B-A-D, hyphen, dragon, DRAGON.com. They got the widest selection in the world. They got red dildo, blue dildo, one dildo, two dildos. They got all the dildos. They got cock rings, because I need cock will do. They got mugs and hoodies and anything your kinky, wild imagination can ever want or need. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. That's bad, B-A-D, hyphen, dragon.com. And like I said, go enjoy some fun today with some amazing adult toys. And we got the Big Apple Comic Con. The Big Apple Comic Con returns November 22nd to the New York Hotel, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They have an amazing guest list. They just announced Stan Lee's kid brother, Larry Lieber, will be there, signing copies of his book. We have Julie McCullen, Playboy centerfold and playmate from the 80s and 90s. They got Paul Blake, who is the dude who and we're gonna get to the bottom of who shot first, Han and Greedo, when I meet Paul Blake at the New York Big Apple Comic Con, November 22nd at the New York Hotel. Tech Talk Diner, cosplayers, the widest selection in the industry. The creator of Lady Death, Brian Polito, will be there. They have a great guest list. www.bigapplecc.com. Tell them about it. I sent you. awesome-auce-radio will be there. We are sponsoring good friend of the show, Calamity_Collectibles. Why do they have to spell it with an A? Fucks with my head, man. Gotta learn how to spell, man. Go to Instagram /Calamity_Collectibles and tell them that A, Mountain Dew Cool Red is not a soda, it's a glorified juice. And B, you don't spell collectibles with an A, gosh darn it. And it angers me. I mean, not like Cars for Kids or Pineapple on Pizza angers me, but it's making me angry, bro. But, of course, the Awesome Sauce Radio sponsorship session would not be complete. And we don't mention the greatest strip club in all of New York City. You gotta get some titties in your face, a beer, make some friends. Of course, we're talking about flash dances.
New favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself. Our bartenders will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends, or make new ones here. Flash dancers, come join the party.
That's Flash Dancers. Flash Dancers, New York City. FlashDancers.com. They're on West 45th Street between 10th and 11th Avenues. Tell them why I'm sent to. I love that place. Been going there for almost 30 years now. And just an amazing place to make really good friends. And I am gonna go there and talk to management because I need to find a hot blonde hair, blue eyes, big titties, nice thighs. They gave me a lap dance to the Transformers theme song because I'm crazy like that. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in the man in the chair, the Puerto Rican sex guy, the man that makes wheelchairs great again all day, every day. One of my best friends on God's green earth. I could not imagine doing this show without him. He's that damn good. The one, the only, the legendary JV Wheels.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey, how you doing this week?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What a wonderful Wednesday.
I want to bottle the weather we're having this week for like the rest of the year.
The what? The weather?
Yeah, this is like the perfect weather this week.
Yeah, I know.
Not too hot, not too cold, just perfect.
Yeah, very true.
What's a shame lately, this time of year, we only get this for a couple weeks, and then we go straight in the winter.
Yeah, we're going, straight into hell.
Yeah, so I say right about the time right after Exxxotica, give or take, we'll go straight in the winter.
I mean, give or take. I mean, there has been times where Exxxotica happens and it's
just like this outside.
Yeah, semi freezing outside.
Oh so, yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know where the year is going. I can't believe that we're already into like New York Comic Con, Big Apple Holiday Con, Exxxotica /holidays time of the year.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Everybody at the beginning of the year, it just seems like it's slow, but then you blink and it's like we're in July.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go, run some errands at the bank, and I was thinking, it's like, talking to someone who's in their mid 80s, because it's the town bus that, does all the local transport, she was just complaining. It's like the year goes too fast now at time. I can't believe it's going to be Halloween already. That's okay, man. Before you know it, Christmas stuff will be out. So it's just crazy, man. I know you haven't watched. You haven't watched any wrestling in a couple weeks, but that little news that you dropped about a week or two ago about WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think they may have shit the bed with bringing WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia.
I mean, I don't know about shit the bed. You want to talk about shit in the bed? WrestleMania 42 tickets went on sale, and apparently they're asking for.
I saw the prices that I looked and I said no.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a no. I was like, fuck this shit.
The floor is literally like such an insane amount of money. What, like 30 a night if you did the combo?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but
I was like, I don't have cartel money like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to
even the fucking nosebleed sections were fucking pricey as hell.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get the official number on it, but insane prices, man.
It was sick. I was just like, and what sucks is they don't even do Access anymore as a separate event.
No, you're right. They I'm trying to see if Sweezy. I'm trying to give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the official number.
That's fine. Best friend. You know, like I said, I'm a wrestling fan, but not for those prices.
Yeah.
That's a down payment on the fucking house.
Why can't I find her? Oh, I found her. Nope.
I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Yes, I did. Because she just posted about it not too long ago. I'm trying to find it. But yeah, just an insane amount of money. I mean, I do like that they are letting John Cena wrestle AJ Styles in Saudi, but I did hear a rumor that he's actually picking like his final opponents. So
Yeah, he like I said, he basically I heard Triple H wasn't too happy about him going on social and doing it that way.
yeah, I think it's a great. I mean, I think Saudi's gonna be fantastic anyway.
I think Crown Jewel's gonna be great. So
Especially because I believe it's in Perth.
yeah,
Wait, is it in Perth? I think it's in Australia. I'm sorry, not Saudi. But wait, am I tripping? Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm getting the area correct.
yeah.
Oh no, it's in Perth, so it's
All
in
right.
Australia, and we all know international crowds are insane. So
Yes.
it should be a
So
great.
that means we're gonna get karaoke. We're gonna get karaoke for every entrance. Then okay.
Oh my god! I bet the AJ Styles one might shake the shake the arena again.
Oh yeah. You know. So I blame the international crowd for making karaoke for every wrestler's theme music a thing now. That's stuff because the Americans, they don't care if you're face, they don't care if you're a heel. If you have a catchy theme song, they're fucking singing you into the way in.
Oh yeah, no, but it does make it fun though, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, it makes Cody Rhodes, entrance a lot more entertaining.
Very true.
And even though he probably has one of the best theme songs in the current roster right now. Since theme songs aren't what they used to be.
Yeah. No, but there are a couple good theme songs.
Oh yeah, I like Becky's new theme.
I still need to like fully hear it to actually like.
Yeah, I mean that's where Amazon Music came in handy because I was just getting ready for the day and I was listening to the WWE theme songs in the mix and actually got to hear the song with lyrics with no crowd background. Like, oh, this is pretty decent. So what do I have up first on my hit list?
Well, it depends. Are we talking after the blunder or because you messed up the order?
Just after Flash Dancers.
Flash would have been the fundraiser.
All right, yeah, just everyone helping out a friend of a friend who has a GoFundMe up, and this is I got this to my friend RB over on Facebook, that one of her best friends in the blind community out in Las Vegas. Doesn't have much time left. Kidney issues, and kidneys are failing. And her sister is doing a GoFundMe for end of life expenses, which I just promised I would help get the word out about this. Very, very sad. And my heart goes out to the family and the friends, and you know, you know, uh, just it's sad to hear about stuff like this, especially when it comes from a like my friend RB is a really good friend of mine in the blindness community out in Las Vegas. He's always taking care of me when I'm out there. Whenever I've talked or still talk about relocating out there, she's been more than helpful. This is one of her coworkers who I think I met once, so I can't keep track of all the people of her friends who I've met. But still very sad. So even if you can all just, a kind thought, some prayers, whatever, I'd really appreciate that. And they're already pretty good at. I think they're already at halfway at their goal, which is good. Of the 5K.
Yeah, they are. They're like a quarter of a way.
Yeah.
No, they're half. They're half.
Yeah.
They're halfway there.
So, like I said, my heart really goes out to them because, this is always sad. Just reminds me how mortal we all truly are.
Yeah.
So just always appreciate everyday life, and always hug the ones that you're, tell the ones that you're closest to that you love them, because you never freaking know.
Very true.
Yeah. What do we have next on the hit list?
After that, Little Puck.
All right. I'm going to spotlight a new cosplayer, content maker, someone that's now striking my fancy. First, I want to thank Brian Gross at BSGPR for bringing her to my attention, for all your adult entertainment, PR needs. Go to the best in the industry, PSGPR. Love you, Brian. I thank you for always taking care of me in the show. And, so this is Little Puck. This is her merch store, but she is a cosplayer, and she's up for some XO awards and some AVNs and X3 awards that are in the nomination process now. She's done some amazing cosplays in the past. I was trying to find the one of her as Gizmo from the Gremlins. Something that I saw in the past but did not know it was her. And I know, like I said, she is the spotlight model for this week. This is a new segment I'm trying out where I'm going to spotlight someone from OnlyFans or in the adult entertainment industry or a cosplayer in the community that strikes my fancy, and just spotlight them because they do God's work. They bring joy to the joyless. They bring hope to the hopeless. They put smiles on people's faces as they testify. I Little Puck, everyone. I'm gonna try to get her. I'm gonna try to book her for the show.
Amen.
That's where it is there. And everyone who's been bitching to me, but I not have enough ladies on the show as of late. I'm working on it. It's a dry season for interviews. And playing much email and phone tag with people. Girls with big titties don't just fall out the sky, You gotta work for it, man.
Depending how you look at it.
What's that?
Depending how you look at it. Some of them do fall from the sky, but
that's true. But like I said, just what I've been reaching out to a few people. And shouting them out right now isn't going to do me any help, so they know who they are. And when they're, ready to get back to me, and hopefully I'll see at least 3 of them at Exxxotica. Since Exxxotica turned down the idea of me letting them kick me in the balls on the stage.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, the person who my contact at Exxxotica was like, no, that's not happening.
Why not?
He's just like, I just didn't get an explanation. Didn't get the reason. It's like, I'm not gonna risk a 15-year relationship for anything. So it's just like they're Nick Fury, I'm Captain America, and they gave me my marching orders. I was like, got it. Fair enough. Moving on. Yeah, thank you for the press pass. I'll give you my coverage when I'm done. I think it's liability issues or something. I don't know. Or maybe they just don't want it on stage. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. They let everything else happen on the stage. The fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. It just might be because of the whole ball blasting thing. I have no clue.
No idea.
Yeah, like I said, I reached out. So I let Whitney Morgan know, and she sent me back a one. It never happened in like the 10 years that we've been friends. She sent me back a one-word email. Boo.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know. Boo. We'll have to figure something else out.
Morgan, man.
No, that was the last time I talked to her. Was like right around the time of FetCon. Right after FetCon ended.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of August. Well, it happens in St. Petersburg, Florida. And, I'm not a fan of Florida in August.
Yeah.
Where it's 100% swampland. But like I said, I'm blessed to have good friends who come on the show a couple times a year. Like I said, I may be floating around the idea of having a female co-host with us again.
Hey man, yeah. Give everybody a different perspective.
Like I said, I have some on mind. We're gonna hopefully do dinner at Exxxotica and talk about it if
That's
she's
cool.
going.
That's cool.
About what do I have next on my hit list?
Next would be the Betty or Veronica.
All right. Archie's all about the pussy. Said Chasing Amy said that, and like Archie, it's always been, do I choose Betty, sweet and innocent, or Veronica, rich, dirty, and kinky? And this is the Betty and Veronica 127, the Devil and the Angel cover. But even though they have Betty be the angel, like don't let her fool you, man. Betty Cooper is a dirty slut. She's just a queen of suburban legend of Riverdale. But this is a classic cover. I meant to show it last week, but I forgot. And this is just like Archie, especially back in the 1950s or the 1990s, was the king of doing these sexual innuendo, suggestive covers of Archie getting laid, and this is one of them that I like. If we can go to the next one, Because this one I just discovered as I was searching for a couple. And this one, I put 2 of these in my cart. And it's making me spend $10 that wasn't in the budget, but I'm getting paid in a couple days from a work study, so it will be in the budget. This is Betty and Me number 101, and this is Put the Things in the Right Place. Is the In the Window Entendre cover. And these covers are just such a blast. This one's done by I believe Dan DeCarlo. Is one of the legendary Archie artists. And I love these covers. They're cheap, they're affordable. Some of them are starting to go up in value. This one is between in low grade, $10. You still find them in nice shape for about 10 to 15. Super nice shape, they're going from 25 and up. But romance, humor books, or Archie. Once this new Archie movie gets made, if they do it right, I can see Archie making a comeback, which will be hopefully perceived better than Riverdale was. Also, James Gunn, please cast the actress that played Betty Cooper, Lily Weinhold as Harley Quinn. If you're going to recast her, that would be awesome.
I could see that.
Yeah, but like I said, I really love these in the window covers. Here's another one. This is a Junkhead book, and this is pie eating / sack racing. And Junkhead's going to be eating some poontang pie. To quote one of the worst actors in Hollywood, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Poontang.
There we go.
But Junkhead's all about the poontang and the sack racing right there. And like I said, you don't only see more of these in Betty and Me or Everything Archie, or the actually Archie or Betty and Veronica books. Some of the other ancillary titles to Archie, like Katie Keene and Jughead and Laugh and Pep, didn't have as many of these type of covers. Tons of bikini covers. I mean, those girls in Riverdale show their titties. With the awesomeness. And this is also about anywhere from a $10 to $30 book, depending on condition. Like I said, Jughead, what's not to love about Jughead? He gets mad. He gets mad pussy. Eats hamburgers. Wears a funny hat. All right, in my book. Of course, if you want to check out some great Riverdale porn parody action from the Archie Comics gang, you can Google Pornhub /Beaverdale. Beaverdale is made by a good friend of the show, April O'Neil, through Woodwalker Productions. The whole movie is up there for free on Pornhub. There's a great scene with Jughead and Ethel in Pop's chocolate shop, which is just amazing. And love you, April. I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks, and I'll be sending you another email to once again propose what I've been proposing. I'm gonna have to reach out to a good friend of the show to be an in-between. I think I have to kidnap Ming Chen for that weekend for a day. See if I can make this happen.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep. But Archie's awesome. Archie. I used to, when I was a kid, like a 12, 13-year-old, with all my friends who were in the Marvel and DC and horror comics. I used to have to hide the Archies.
True.
Back when Archie's was like, it was always the girls' comic growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy now that they can proudly be displayed. To be like, yeah, now it's like you showing Archie books, especially some of the ones I just showed. It's like you're now the perverted old man. It's like, yeah, I seen titties in comics, bro. Riverdale. I know the real Riverdale, yo. I have a question for you, sir, before we move on with the hit list.
What's the question?
Do you think Goosey Night is an act of terrorism?
Do I think
Goosey Night, Mischief
Goosey?
Night
What
before
the fuck
Halloween?
is? Wait, Goosey Night?
Yeah.
Fill me in.
That's what my family called it back in the day.
What's Goosey Night?
The night where you go out and you toilet paper and egg people's houses.
Oh, I forgot what we call it now. I've never heard Goosey before.
I don't know. That's what my parents called it every fucking year.
Interesting. What was the?
I was reading on the internet. Some of it's now considered acts of terrorism.
I don't think so. It's just kids having fun on Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween Eve, man. By toilet paper, they need teepee for their buttholes, and to throw out your cars and your windows. A little shaving cream in a car. A couple eggs.
Maybe a few.
I'd love to talk about my favorite Goosey Night, but I'm not bringing that up because the person involved still to this day doesn't know it was that I was ever involved.
Oh, okay.
I want to keep it that way. They just something to aggravate me, so I hired some kids to act on my behalf.
There we go.
And I just say they TP'd the house from one end of the house to the other one year. And they never know who it was. And I had a perfect alibi that year. I was at a comic book convention in Rhode Island.
Sorry, bro, just something on text. But I hear you, man.
Yeah. So good times.
Very good times.
Yeah. Not that I'm condemning or condoning these actions. Do this at your own risk. You remember, consequent. With great power comes great responsibility, and if you're willing to accept the consequences to your actions, remember, the only real crime in committing a crime is getting caught.
True.
And having good legal representation.
There we go.
But I still consider it to be harmless fun as long as you don't get carried away and be like totally destructive.
True.
Sometimes you gotta remember the poor people had to clean that shit up too.
Indeed.
Especially eggs. It's fucking gross, man.
Speaking of Indeed, I don't know why this came to my brain, but can you believe that the voice behind like Taka and Funaki back in the day was Shane McMahon?
You know what? I cannot believe that.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. I said Indeed, and I'm like, I don't know why that Shane story came to my head, but yeah, I was like, wait, what?
You see, no, because when I heard that, it makes me want to go back and watch some of those old school promos from them.
They were insane.
Yeah. Especially some of the Tanaki ones.
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't believe it was Shane behind the translator voice.
Which would make more sense because it was really well done.
Yeah, true.
Like I said, I still say there's no era of professional wrestling that's ever going to top. And I can't believe next year is going to be 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning of the NWO to when
Geez.
Vince spun up WCW.
Yeah.
It was always going to be like the golden age of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
You had WCW had the NWO. And the NWO was basically reality TV before reality TV.
Yeah.
Then you had Vince McMahon with the Attitude Era, and from that first time you see Steve Austin and Mike Tyson go at it, you knew something was starting to change.
Yeah, it was a good moment.
Yeah, and then you had Paul Heyman with ECW.
Yeah, I still wish
Tommy Dreamer versus Raven, and then you had one of the. If you want to talk living the gimmick, motherfucking New Jack.
Yeah.
I met him in person once.
I still wish ECW.
Amazon stop. Yeah, Amazon stop.
I still wish ECW really got a fair shot. To be honest, like
I just think it was underfunded and ahead of its time. And,
I mean, yeah.
Once
still
again,
wish we could see more of it.
Oh yeah, and the thing with Paul Heyman, the Paul Heyman you see on camera, it's pretty much the Paul Heyman that's behind the camera too. It's from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I at one convention I hung out with Tommy Dreamer for a bit, and he was telling me some horror stories.
I can imagine.
The Sandman used to do the comic book convention scene in New York for a while, and him and his younger stepson, would just dig for my dollar boxes and buy comics.
Mm.
He's like, "My name's Jim," and then the voice sounded familiar, and I did not really notice that till he got to the table. I said, "Oh shit, that's the Sandman." And then we after that we became friendly. So it was just great times.
Yeah, great times.
That's nothing lasts forever, unfortunately. And like I said, the world has changed too. I don't think you can do that. You can't get away with that kind of TV anymore. Even when I go back and watch old episodes of South Park,
mm-hmm.
when certain words get dropped,
yeah,
it's like, wait, sorry, I forgot. Back before 2013 or 14, you were able to get away with all that.
Yeah, what's funny?
People were able to take a joke.
I mean, I guess I could
disagree.
I guess I could mention this on air. It's funny because I was just talking about or I just overheard the South Park mention of what is it? Kyle's dad, I think it is.
Kyle's mom's a big fat bitch, the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Is it the dad though? When he's taking the biggest shit in the world, and it just keeps...
Oh no, that's Stan's dad. He's taking the biggest shit in the whole wide world.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? So that was kind of funny how you brought up South Park.
Yeah, that's a great episode. They were making fun of Bono from U2 in that episode.
Oh.
And they're basically saying that U2, the reason why he's number one of everything,
yep,
is he's just a human piece of shit.
True. But yeah, I don't know. You mentioned South Park, made me think of that moment.
Yeah, South Park is such a classic. What do I have next on the hit list?
I believe it is the section of the night that is the greatest. Well, in Adam's point of view, the greatest section of the night, we have the ruin everybody.
The porn parody trailer theater.
Yeah, I think it's the.
This
the
is
one
from
with
our
the,
good friends over from Wood Rocket Productions, who I wish were still in business, and I wish that their cam studio in Las Vegas was still in business, because I would rent the studio there a couple times a year to record live. But thanks to the pandemic, Wood Rocket Productions is no longer in business. But they produced some of the greatest parodies on the market. I mean, they're not actual Braun parodies, but they're a close second. Of course, one of my best friends in the industry, April. April O'Neil, who's awesome and amazing. She's a Mexican goddess. That's the fact. And she can still have my anal virginity anytime she wants.
Hold on, pause. April O'Neil's Mexican?
According to one of her bios.
Have you, confirmed this in person?
I've never confirmed to her because I really don't care.
No, because I'm like, wait a second. Is she
I know. I read it recently when I was trying to get, contact information from IMDb Pro and a couple other, paid industry sources that give it, contact information. Let's see if I can find a phone number to reach her.
Right.
And one of them had her bio, and they listed her as a mixed Mexican model, famous for cosplay and adult parodies.
Interesting. I mean, I wonder if she could speak Spanish.
Probably. I mean,
I need to get this confirmed.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this confirmed in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But they made us, because for some reason I've been on a Sonic kick lately. I watched one of the Sonic movies, and I went back and I watched an episode of the old Sonic cartoon from back in the day. And I've been selling Sonic comics really well lately as well. So I was looking. Initially I was going for Wood Rocket, and I was looking for one of my old-time favorites, the Venom parody trailer, and wasn't able to find that. But I came across this Sonic trailer, which we are going to play now.
I'll get you, Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's me.
You look like you're wearing a sexy Sonic the Hedgehog Halloween costume.
Which takes us to my current home, Earth, where my video game ass can be as slutty as Leisure Suit Larry.
I want you to go knuckles deep in me.
I guess I'm blue fast, blue furious for you.
I haven't been wet since the Mario Kart accident. Medical bills got so high I had to sell my horniness just to pay them off. God bless America.
I'm still horny.
Humans are at their dumbest when they're jacking it. Not you, though. Does the carpet match the drapes?
The carpet matches the drapes and my butt.
I'm feeling hornier than Donald Trump Jr. thinking about his father.
I guess Leroy Myers really had a thing about Trump.
Apparently.
No, I just noticed that that's to a couple of his trailers that I watched, that seems to be a common theme.
That's yeah.
But
I don't even know how to react.
That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Once
Yeah.
again, you can find that on Pornhub, the entire movie for free. Shout out to Leroy Myers. Shout out to April O'Neil, of course. To Wood Rocket Productions, I thank you for all the years that you were kind to the podcast and helped me in the early days of all this. And I hope that you're doing well in your endeavors. I miss you, Leroy. As I look at this, as I'm about to turn, try to never you're older in a couple weeks. That the fact that this podcast is in another 6 months will be 11 years old, and every dream I've had since the day I've been doing this in my head has come true or is coming true. Best friends, dreams into reality, and just getting to hang out with one of my best friends week in and week out, talking trash and just having the time of my life. So I'm very blessed.
Absolutely,
man. But what do I have next on the hit list?
I believe it's the Lady Gaga.
Oh, this is my new favorite porn trailer. This ain't Lady Gaga XXX.
Notification from Google Chrome, Instagram.
Oh, fuck you, Instagram. And your alerts. Thinking that you're tough. I know my friend just sent a message. Being annoying, interrupting my show. So, this is awesome. Let's watch the trailer.
Hello, baby, I was playing with myself. But then I started thinking about your cock right up my ass. I'm tired of masturbating all alone without a mate. I might just fuck Beyonce cause I gotta get laid. I gotta get laid, I gotta get laid. I might just fuck Beyonce cause I gotta get laid. Stop coming, I need you to fuck me some more. So put your hands down my pants, I'm a big boy. Start moving deep inside until you explode. Pull out your cock now and give me the big loud.
This may be the point of the show where Jamie.
Right.
Why do I do this every week?
All right.
Whoever did the music in that, bravo.
Yeah, I don't even want to look, but I guess I take a glance when I can.
Yeah. Like I said, that just made when I watched it like 3 times in a row, and that second time I fell off my office chair laughing.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. I didn't even think they did a Lady Gaga.
Like I said, all of a sudden, I just put in. I was actually looking for a couple of my friend Will Ryder. He ran a company called Sitcoms XXX, which did parodies of the Cosby Show, which starred Sonny Lane and the Brady Bunch, and a lot of that type of stuff. He did a Rocky parody, which was fucking amazing. Like he hired a full orchestra just to do his version of the main Rocky theme song. And for some reason this popped up, and it caught my curiosity. But
Yeah, that was
you know what no company has done yet, and I'm surprised. There's no Taylor Swift porn parody yet.
surprisingly no.
Yeah. Don't know why. Come on. I don't think she's that much of a goody two shoes.
Yep.
You know, I may have to change that. Because Ellie and Robin, I know someone who looks just like Taylor.
Oh, really?
And I forget her name off the top of my head. I guess you know how Ellie and Rob gets when an idea pops into his head. But this, I do have his blessing of I want to run with this. I can.
There we go.
I just might.
You know, yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
And this way, I can actually put one of the best comic book movie rumors of the last 2 years, which still circles around every now and then. I could just put her as my version of Taylor Swift in a Dazzler costume.
There we go.
And do some really sexy dances. Now watching that Lady Gaga trailer, that's what popped in. I actually got inspired. So whoever, sometimes you see, you find things just in the right time. This it actually helped me break my current writer's block a little bit.
There we go.
And people, please, Mickey Mouse had his opportunity to put Taylor Swift in Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh boy, I think I dropped the ball in there. Oh boy, maybe I put Taylor Swift in something else. Marvel is big, Adam. Have faith in your boy Mickey Mouse. Oh boy.
I mean, Disney's fucking up.
Speaking of fucking up, I think I'm not going to play the trailer because I really don't feel like getting flagged.
Thank God I said the word then. Okay.
Because I'm going to just ask, you probably did it, but...
did I see it? No.
Yeah, the Mandalorian Baby Yoda trailer.
I have not seen it yet.
Yeah.
But it's up here, so I'll probably watch it off air.
Yeah, like I said, I just don't feel like getting unnoticed on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's like 50-50 with Star Wars stuff. And the last time when I played the holiday special stuff, I got the notice of you will re-rare this episode after you clip this stuff out of the episode.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube for everyone to watch it. It looks like a 2-hour episode of The Mandalorian.
Okay. Which, it's funny because I don't remember. It's been so long, I don't even remember how many seasons it was. And I don't even remember.
We got 3 seasons out of The Mandalorian, I believe.
I don't even remember like finishing season 2.
Never do I. And then if you also count they did the Book of Boba Fett in between seasons 2 and 3.
Yeah. So I think I finished 2 to try to get ready for Boba Fett, and then saw one thing of Boba Fett and immediately just was like, no.
I didn't have that much of a problem with Boba Fett. I thought it was enjoyable.
Okay.
But I could have done without a fleshed out history of the character.
Yeah.
It was called trying too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, right out of the 2, let's flesh the character out to tell more information than's really needed to enjoy the movies. I enjoyed Obi-Wan more than I enjoyed Boba Fett.
I don't even think I've seen Obi-Wan. I got a lot of Disney Plus stuff to catch up on.
Yeah, man, you have a profile on the account, so just go in and watch all you want.
I technically don't anymore. So
no. I noticed that you're the only John I know. So unless I have to give you the new password, which is something I probably forgot to do.
I don't even remember you offering to give me Disney Plus.
Maybe I did it one time. I don't know.
I don't remember. No, because remember, I was on my friend's account.
All right. Well, for some reason, if you need a hookup, let me know.
Oh no, I already have it. I just have to watch it off of
Alright.
Disney Plus, if you get my drift. So yeah.
Like I said, man, I got you, bro.
Of
Since the
course.
mouse has got me for $30 a month.
I mean, they're raising everything apparently.
Like I said, no, I mean, I should relock in my my HBO Max, Hulu, Disney plan.
Well, yeah,
before it goes up.
they're raising literally everything. So
I'm not surprised. They do it once every 2 years.
that's shocking.
Even though lately it feels like more every like 8 to 9 months. I got that notice.
Yup.
And it's like, we just want to inform you that we're raising the subscription price will go up by this much.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
fuck you,
nuts.
Mickey Mouse, bastard. Aha! Oh boy, Adam, that's not nice. I need cocaine, and Minnie needs a breast implant operation. Oh boy.
That's insane.
One of these days, I'm just going to use the public domain version of Mickey Mouse. I think I'm going to make another dream come true.
There we go.
Just say Mickey Mouse XXX.
Hey, if you got a dream, do it,
Yep. Like I said, like I said, this October is Mental Health Awareness Month, so if anyone's struggling, please go get help, man. There's no shame in getting help.
Absolutely. No shame at all. I know in my case, like, try not to overthink as much, because I do that a lot. And
Same here.
yeah, day by day.
But yeah, man, you just take one day at a time. I mean, for the grace of God, I finally found an amazing therapist. And been working hard. So yeah, now that I'm starting to get out of the self-pity trip I was in for
Man, I hate those.
So I'm one handicapped person or another. Don't you just hate those things?
Yeah.
Like I said, I had one that was going on for, on and off for a couple of years, and like I said, I finally just started turning things around a couple months ago. So I'm starting to finally feel better. I'm starting to, take better care of myself, both mentally and physically. So one day at a time. And I just want to urge anyone who's really super struggling that there's always someone out there to listen. And, it always, even if it doesn't seem like it at first, I know JB can attest to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking allergies. You put in a little bit of effort and you just give it time, things will get better.
Absolutely, man.
Like I said, I've just been seeing the whole October mental health awareness thing in social media on and off throughout all my feeds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fix your mental health in a couple of weeks here, because your favorite convention's around the corner.
Oh yeah. Like I said, one of the places I stop by, if anyone's in the entertainment industry in any capacity, and you need any type of counseling, check out Pineapple Support.
Yep.
They are a great organization with many, many resources. I highly recommend them. They helped me out a few times in a pinch. So I always go to the booth and talk to them for a little bit.
Of course.
And like I said, that place can get overwhelming. So, and
it always gets overwhelming.
Yep. But it's actually one of the smaller conventions I do every year. So
Yeah, I mean, you say small, but that thing is packed.
Oh, I know. But I'd rather deal with that convention hall than Javits Center
Oh, obviously, yeah.
or the San Diego Convention Center or the Las Vegas Convention Center. Or some of the bigger convention centers that I do mainstream conventions in, which is a lot more, which is Exotica times 100.
Oh, yeah.
Even though for 2026, finances and everything, allowing, I would love to, for 1 year, make WrestleCon.
Yeah, WrestleCon for me would be fun. I'd also like to do possibly a Collecticon too. Again, I'm not really into Pokemon, but I would just like to see what a Collecticon feels like.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah,
I unfortunately always find out about the last minute.
true.
I had a couple of my friends told me that one of the best conventions they had, both financially and as a fan, was Fanatics.
Yeah, Fanatics, but
I know. I look at some of the pricing and I'm like, it's just. And this year, I looked at it this year. I thought about it this year, and then, like I said, I have no problem admitting this, because I just believe in being transparent, and honest with people, especially for people who are asking me where I've been, most of the year. When you're doing stuff on an insult to shoestring budget, it's like you really want to go to a place where there's all the temptation in the world. Not really. Want to have a little bit of fun. And, some of the bigger names, especially out of Fanatics, are going to be real picky with, unless you have an official press pass, with doing stuff for the podcast, too.
yeah, but Fanatics pricing is kind of hefty.
Yeah, no, I saw just the admission price, and I was just like, nah. And then, for anything I wanted, it was like 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I really wanted was CM Punk.
Yeah, but his prices are probably through the roof.
Yeah, his prices weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. I think it was like 1.25, which, granted, is still high, but I've seen worse.
For sure.
Actually, and I'm kicking myself because I found out after I got approved for the press pass, I had a family thing that same week that I couldn't get out of.
Yeah, that sucks.
Boston Fan Expo, John Cena's my sister autographs and photo ops.
Insane, probably.
No, actually, a photo was $149.
Jesus.
And the autograph was I think it was like $99.
I mean, worth it if you have like an extra.
Yeah, like I was saying, this year it just that's something for me for once in a lifetime. It's like I can see where he's going to get to a point where he doesn't do as many events and many meet and greets, where the opportunity is not going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think with his wrestling career coming to a close, I think he's gonna be able to do a lot more cons too.
Yeah, and I just think that I could see him getting to like being a legit A-list actor.
I mean, he already is if you look at it. He's not at the level that like I feel like Batista really
To me, the gold standard for wrestling turned mainstream actor is Batista at Dave Batista at this point.
Yeah, but I think John's getting there. I think if they kind of, especially with James Gunn taking over DC,
Yeah, and like I
if
said,
they
right now,
actually include him in the main timeline too.
yeah, people can disagree with me all they want. Right now, John Cena is the face of the DC universe. And that's just because he's 2 seasons of Peacemaker. He had that little cameo in Superman. And his Suicide Squad movie is the only thing from the old guard that's officially canon.
Yeah, but John's great. John's been doing some fantastic work. I just feel like,
I just actually watched Bumblebee,
yeah,
and I wish I watched it sooner because he was great in that.
yeah. I mean, he's great in a lot of things, but when you talk about Mount Rushmore, I think he would probably be
Amazon
like
stop.
number 3. But again, they all do some great stuff. I just feel like
I said, God rest his soul. And if he didn't pass away in a car crash in 2011, Macho Man would still be acting.
I could see that.
I mean, when his wrestling career came to an end, he was still doing voiceover and making cameos and stuff.
True.
And I think there's more people from your age group, I think, who know him better from like that one cameo in Spider-Man.
Yes.
Which I see cosplayed a lot when I see Macho Man cosplay.
Yeah.
I think Piper would still be on screen somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone wants to see the brilliance of Roddy Piper as an actor, go watch They Live. Hogan, very hit or miss with his movies.
True.
No Holds Barred was awesome because it was just Hogan being Hogan.
Very true.
Servant Commando, not so much. That TV show he had, Paradise Island or whatever it was.
Hold on, I might need to get the door. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Coming! The hell?
Sorry, everyone. I didn't want to take one. Fucking allergy. Taking
Coming!
but drink some water for a second. No, but yeah, man. Cheez-It. Damn it, I'm out of Cheez-Its. And Mr. Pibb. That was a shout out for my buddy Mark over Calamity _collectibles. Spelling collectibles with A like a moron. Look at me. I have to spell things differently as I need to be grammatically correct because I'm a lummy. He claims it's proper English or something. And I call bullshit. Yeah, I do. So I go to Calamity _collectibles on Instagram and tell them to spell collectibles with an I, damn it.
All right, I'm back.
All right, cool.
Sorry about that, yeah.
No problem. But yeah, man, and then of course you got Dwayne.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I still say the one movie of his that's a hidden gem is called Southland Tales.
Yeah.
It's him and Sarah Michelle Gellar, and it's got the two dude who played Stifler and Justin Timberlake, and it's just it was made by Richard Kelly. It was Richard Kelly's style of the Johnny Darko, and it's just an amazing movie.
True.
I'm gonna be honest. If I have enough weed in me, Dune is a decent movie.
I could see that.
But I don't know. Black Adam, I thought it was passable. I thought he did a good job with the character. I just had a hard. But there were a lot of points where it was. So, okay, this is The Rock.
Right.
And of course, the greatest movie he was ever in was The Scorpion King.
I could agree.
And of course, you got China. China is the greatest live-action She-Hulk of all time.
True.
She was the She-Hulk in the Axel Braun porn parody Avengers and She-Hulk and Hulk movies. And she just did a great job. And everyone wants to be entertained. And there is a episode of Howard Stern where Joni Lauren, a.k.a. China, and Sean Waltman, a.k.a. Six, X-Pac, 123 Kid, one of the nastiest shoot interviews back and forth I've ever listened to in the history of shoot interviews.
I remember that vaguely.
Yeah. Actually, true fact, Sean Waltman actually has an AVN award to his credit.
I believe so.
Yep, One Night in China. And I was already told by certain people, don't bring it up.
Yeah.
Things from his drug-fueled past. He'll talk about it if he's asked, but doesn't really like talking about it all that much.
I mean, I could see why.
Yeah. Now he was he really loved China.
Yeah, for sure.
And I met him a few times. Sean's an awesome dude. One of these years, I'd love for our schedules to align and have him come on.
Yeah.
I reached out a few times, but he just said at certain points, I get it. When you have your own podcast and you do your own stuff, the last thing you want to do at the end of the day is talk more.
Of course.
I had to explain that to some of my friends who are like, how come you don't stay in touch as often as you used to? And then I just said on my YouTube channel, I'm like, I do 2 shows a week. Sometimes with other friends of mine, I'm on YouTube 4 times a week.
I mean, you just did, 3 last week?
Yeah.
So.
3 last week, and I guessed it on somebody else's for a little bit. There was one week, about 3 weeks ago, I did 5.
Yeah.
That's because I was guessing on other people's shows.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you turn the mic off, and it's like, I don't feel like talking anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Where can the audience find you online, my friend?
Pretty much anywhere at IMJV Wheels.
Of course, Bad Rabbit, Tattoo App Declare, 20% off if you put in the code IMJV Wheels.
Correct.
Yep. I may be doing the plunge and getting my tattoo touched up, so it no longer looks like it's 24 years old. And I am thinking of possibly getting a second one at some point.
There we go.
I might actually show the image I want to get done to a couple tattoo artists and see what it would take to get that done logistically. Because someone said they said, I'm going to recommend you don't get this because this looks like this can be like a 10 to 15 hour job.
Yeah, if you're going that big, I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah. Of course, you can find me at Instagram at The Real Blind Adam, eBay at Blind Adam, MiniVids Blind Adam. I'm going to be updating the MiniVids sometime after Exxxotica. I am Whatnot Comic VIP. I'll be back on there in another week or so. eBay. I'm going to actually be putting some new product in there soon. In between some help at the moment. X/Twitter, the Comic Pimp. TheRealBlindAdam.com is coming soon. Just like I said, certain things are being delayed due to personal stuff that I'm taking care of, but I'm going to take care of that before I take care of everything else. As always, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you. It's what you do about it. Go chase your dreams. You just might catch them. Remember, if no one has said that they love you today, I love you. There's always someone out there to listen, so go get help. And keep your pit strong. Use the force. Kick ass. Take names. Love you all. Blind Adam out.